Hello and welcome back. We're gonna talk about infiltration pond or basin, so we can keep some water in the exact place that we want, so it can infiltrate much better into the ground, because that's important now these days for the water level. So right to see here, I made it from topo solids, and I will show you in this video step by step how you can create that. For example, you see here that this area is much deeper than this area, and I will go to floor plan so you can see it. So right here, this is this has a depth of minus 52 centimeters, and this part right here minus of 32, with smoothly going to each other. So I will show you how to make that infiltration basin or pond by yourself with some topo solids. Now you see here clearly without the green around it how the pond actually looks like. So that's what we're going to make. Hope you guys are excited, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So let's start by making a basic topo solid. So right here on the messing and side, you have right here topo solid. You click on it, and then you have the different things that you want. So for example, this is my assembly for my topo solid. So click OK and OK, and then we're gonna make a rectangle from here to here. Already draw some lines so it isn't too big. And now we're gonna delete this, and this will be 12, yes, to 6 normally, and alright. Now in 3D we have our base topo solid, just a flat one, and now we're gonna create the infiltration basin or pond. By that we're gonna make already the contours of it, so we select our topo solid, edit sketch, and now we're gonna make a nice pond, for example right here, and maybe do something like this. Voila, this will be okay. I will stretch this one out and maybe stretch this one out so the pond is big enough, and I do that with my arrow keys. And now we're gonna set some now they are really with corners, so we're gonna smooth them up. For example, right here we're gonna use 100. Right here we're gonna use 100 also. Maybe this will be 200. Voila. This will be 120. Maybe we will make this one, yes, 190, and this we will use it something like this, maybe 450, and this we will make 800. Voila, and that's our pond. So that's our contour of our pond, and it's perspective like this. I will move this right here, so you see this is our contour of our pond. Now what we are going to do is we are going to make the base, so the inside of the infiltration pond. So how do you gonna do that? Very simple. We're gonna do create similar, and then we're gonna use a offset of 80, and now we're gonna make our pond like this. Voila, this is 80, and actually I can do this one, maybe let's use 100 for this one. So we have I will delete this one. I will show you in a moment how I do it. So we're gonna use 100, and voila, and right here, yes, and then we're gonna go back to 80 for those sides. Voila. Okay, I'm gonna connect those two right here. Oh, my offset was still on. Okay, now it's gone. Voila. We're we're gonna trim those two and trim those two, and then we're gonna do the same and smooth it out like this, 120, and here we're gonna smooth it out just like this. So that's our base, and now we're just gonna do finishing mode, and right you see here, that's the depth of it. So we want our infiltration pond to be a depth of -50, so right here, offset from the level, we're gonna do -50, and voila, this will be our bottom. Now the next part comes, and that's the quite tricky one. So we're gonna do also select the top solid, create similar, then we're gonna select the base, voila. By using tab key we have the ones immediately, and that's our next thing that we're going to do. So this will be at 0, this level, and the inner ones right here will be at -50. So how do we begin with that? Very simple. Right here you have modify supplements, you click on it, and now you see the ones that we need to bring down. So I like to select them all. So for example, I just hold the Control key and select them all. I just voila. And now right here it sets elevation, and the elevation is our project base point, so where our level is. Floor now 0, so we're gonna do -50. Why do we -50? Because you will remember in this perspective this is to 50, so that's what we get. So I will change it, voila. And now right here is our pond. So that's actually yeah, how it works. So for example, I will zoom out, voila. This is our pond that we made. So right here we can see this is exactly how you would do it. It's not that hard. It's very simple. Just make some contours, and right to see here, it's how smooth they get to each other. And that's how you make a bond. So the next thing that we're going to do, if we select our base from the infiltration basin, like for example, if you want this part a bit higher and this one deeper, well, we can do that, of course. So right here, now we see those is just they're all in the same depth. So this base is -50. But for example, if you want to make this, like for here, make this area less deeper, like 30 centimeters, well, we can perfectly do that. How we gonna do that? Very simple. So we're gonna select our base, and then we're gonna modify sub elements right here, and now we're gonna split a line. For example, I will use, maybe we can split it from here to here, and from the middle to here to here. Voila, that's all we're gonna do. So the next step that we're going to make is we need to lift these points up. So right here we're gonna do it like this, and then we're gonna, right here it's still on -50, we're gonna change it to -30, and voila, that's how it's done. Like now we see here, this part is deeper than this one, and now we need to change the this one right here, so it matches it matches how deep it is. So we go to site again, then right here modify sub elements, voila. And now the tricky part, not really tricky, now we need to add some points for the difference. So we started by this point, now we're gonna add a point right here. We're gonna select it right here, voila, and then we're gonna use right here a point, right here a point. So maybe later we need some point right here, but I will leave it so you guys can see it. Now the next thing that we're going to do is select all those points that we need, of course. Voila, also those ones. Remember, only select those lines right here, because that's the part when it's less deeper, like 30 centimeters, and from here this part will be at minus 50 centimeters, and this part right here will Revit do it from itself. So we have a smooth separation from minus 30 to minus 50. Right here we're gonna change it to minus 30, and voila. Like you see here, this is a bit too sharp, so I will add a point right here and right here. Voila. And now we see we're gonna go to the perspective, and voila, this is how you make it easier. For example, I will set it like this, so you can see this part is deeper than this part, and yeah, that's how you make a infiltration basin.